Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing the Lima Fight Team, Jamison Smallwood. And fighting out of the red corner, representing Kings MMA, Chase Hotchkis.
All right, so the shorter black trunks with the blue tape belong to Jamison Smallwood. The longer black trunks with the red tape belong to Chase Hotchkis. Now, Smallwood's 2-0. Hotchkis has not fought, but it sounds like Chase Hotchkis has a lot of fans here tonight. Kings MMA for Hotchkis. The Lima Fight Team for Jamison Smallwood. Fakes a teep kick, comes in with the left hand, does Smallwood. Inside leg kick there from Hotchkis. Hotchkis throws a straight jab and an overhand right, slightly connected. Smallwood working from the inside. Hotchkis looks for a takedown. Smallwood says no, steps outside. Hotchkis says bring it on. Shaking his head for a guy who's never fought against an undefeated fighter. He's getting a little confident in there. All right, so he waited for Smallwood to come in. He changed levels, went for a single leg, and Smallwood made him pay. Hotchkis fires back, but he's got big eyes because he ate a big left. Now Hotchkis has felt the power of Jamison Smallwood. I'm not sure what Hotchkis is shaking his head at. Oh, and Jamison Smallwood gave up his back. Not sure what the referee was upset about right there. Maybe a fence grab? Hotchkis is on the outside, but double underhooks for Jamison Smallwood. High head kick goes errant. 10 seconds remain in round number 1. Sort of an uneventful round. Both guys landed some shots, but really the only damage I saw was a big shot that came in from Smallwood that looked like it stunned Hotchkis for just a moment, but then Hotchkis came back. So it was a very close round. Not a lot to speak of in round number 1 other than these guys both just kind of putting it out there, circling, trying to stay away from the power, sort of a feeling out process. Keep in mind, as I said, Jamison Smallwood, undefeated and number 5 in Nevada, number 55 in California, number 85 on the West Coast. And out of 2,578 active featherweights in North America, he's ranked 350th, so this kid can fight. Round number 2. It's a weird standoff. Smallwood has had his hand on his hips. Once again, the red tape and the green kick pads belong to Chase Hotchkis, who, by the way, it looks like there might be some damage to his right eye. I could be wrong. Continues to use his legs to keep his reach in the game. Knees coming in from Smallwood. Hotchkis, each guy has an underhook. Looking for a leg now, looking for a trip was Hotchkis. Under over now, and now Hotchkis, for a second there, it looked like Hotchkis was going to use Smallwood's takedown against him, but then Smallwood rolled through and ended up on top. Almost looked like Chase Hotchkis was looking for mission control there for a second. Now he's just going to get back to his feet, look for a single leg, and he's going to go to take down Jamison again, and Jamison ends up on top again, this time in a better position. And this time he's dropping bombs on him. He needs to try to get his hooks in rather than get shrugged off here. That was a good save by Jamison Smallwood, and actually it wasn't. He got too high, he forgot to put his hooks in, and Chase Hotchkis made him pay. You can see Aspen Ladd looking on from the corner. Her brother will fight in the main event here tonight and defend his 51-50 Fight Night Light Heavyweight title. Looking for a Kimura, and if he does, the roof will come off this building. Chase Hotchkis has a ton of fans here, looking to finish this with a Kimura. And it's tight. And he's got that other leg locked in. He's going to switch it to a rear naked. And the crowd is erupting. And this fight might be over. This fight might be over. Hotchkis may get the finish here. No, he's going to last. Jamison Smallwood is going to last. He managed to avoid the Kimura. He escaped the Kimura right before the right leg went over the right arm to finish that submission. He switched to a rear naked. It was deep. He knew how much time he had left, and Jamison Smallwood was able to hold on. But that was a big round for Chase Hotchkis. Big round for Chase Hotchkis. So third and final round, that round definitely went to Chase Hotchkis, who's got a lot of tape hanging off of his hand right now. So I'm going to walk you guys through that sequence because it was very important what happened there. Hotchkis had him in a Kimura that was very tight. He went to take his right leg to trap the right arm and shoulder of Jamison Smallwood, which would have finished the fight. Smallwood tucked his shoulder underneath that leg, and in doing so, he gave up his back and his neck. Chase Hotchkis put in the rear naked, but he heard the clack, and Hotchkis just rode it out. Smallwood just rode it out, knowing that he only had about 10 seconds left to last. Interesting to see what's going to happen here. High head kick does not do a lot of damage, and Jamison Smallwood seems to understand that he's behind in this fight. First two were illegal. He cleaned it up before the referee could say anything. 51-50 Fight Night, 12 live from inside the 51-50 Fitness Center, Livingston, California. Got his back again. This time, though, Smallwood's going to turn in on him. And Hotchkis ends up on his back, but he's looking for a Kimura again from the bottom. And it's tight again. It is tight again. Hotchkis looks to have this, but Smallwood looks okay. He's out of it right now. He's doing the right thing, keeping his body close to the ground. Doing a good job turning into it. Oh, and you hear him screaming in agony, which technically is a verbal tap in camo. If David Shirley was the referee right there, this fight would have been stopped. Rightly so. German suplex goes awry. Hotchkis stays on his feet, now giving up his back. Smallwood now looking to get a sub of his own. Hotchkis stays sturdy. To my understanding, guys, camo rules, when a guy's caught in a submission and he screams, that's a verbal tap in camo. And I'll tell you right now, Jamison Smallwood screamed out loud, and I'm surprised that fight was not stopped.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how about that fight, huh? We have a unanimous decision in this fight. All three judges scored 29-28 for Red Chase Hotchkis.